Hey, hello, Brandon and Michelle. Paul McLean here, Crestview RV, Buda, Texas. Thank you so much for your time last week. I appreciate it. Let's take a look at two of the three that we landed on. That being the 324 mid-bunk next door here and the 311 BHS that we're on top of. Both have 18-year warranties on the roof. Both have walkable roofs and walkable slide-out tops. Both have 300 watts of solar on the roof for you already. That's wired into your inverter. That will run your refrigerator, awnings, lights, radio, everything pretty much but the TV, microwave, and air conditioners. Air conditioners, we have two on each, so they're both 50 amp campers, and you have two ACs on both, fully ducted. And you get a helicopter patrol with it. Both will have the Winegard digital Air 360 antennas. That's the name in the industry. You're good to go there. That's for your wire, your radio and digital TV stations. The mid bunk over there has just the one awning. The 311 we're on top of has two awnings, meaning one awning on that slide out and then another awning on the main entry section there. R40 insulation factor on these roofs. They spare no expense at the caulking and the sealant, as you can see, and even include air vents or attic vents just like a house. So thought I'd just show you real quick the roofs of these things, because that's something you rarely get to see up close and personal. Let's climb off this and compare the two interiors. The other one that we liked was the 367, and I'll have to track one of those down or send you a previous video I've taken for another client of the same camper. We will see. So this 311 is coming with the backup camera on it already. That's kind of nice. As does the mid bunk here. Or which way am I going? Wrong way, Paul. Yeah, they both do. For some reason, these are coming in with the cameras on them already. That's great. Ladder to the roof, as you can see. The hitch here will hold 300 pounds, so bike rack, firewood, light generator, you're good to go. The 311, which is what we'll look at first, this is the one, if you remember, has the more traditional rear bunkhouse with a bath and a half. And with that, you get a nicer outdoor kitchen with a griddle and hot and cold running water, 110 outlet, some extra storage, utensil tray. And this is all a nice ceramic, and then an outdoor fridge. All the slide outs, of course, are laminated. You'll have an R7 insulation factor on the walls and an R30 on the heated and enclosed underbellies. There's your black tank flush. These are going to come with the Furrion tankless hot water heater. I'll show you those controls inside. Here's your utility bay with a outside shower connection. All your pull tabs conveniently placed inside. And that's your spray hose, your power washer that you'll have a connection to by your outdoor kitchen. So this is the 311. The pros are you get a big separate room for the kids with their own half bath. The cons, if there are any, is this is kind of, the kitchen is part of your living room. Solid surface countertops, Furrion side-by-side refrigerator. All your controls will be right here as you first come in. A good pantry on both of them. You might notice that motion sensitive light coming on when you open up that door. Furrion appliances, 30-inch microwave, 3-burner stove, and your oven. Recliners are heated and vibrate and illuminate. You can get it with the I'm sure. You can get it with the 3 freestanding table and chairs if you prefer that to the booth dinette there. And you'll have a fireplace, which can be just a functional space heater or heat up darn near this whole camper. And then you'll have a 50, might be a 42-inch TV that's a Roku smart TV already. And up there in the cabinet you'll have Bluetooth radio, AM, FM, and a music DVD player, so you can play movies directly to your television. For the kids' quarters, from the couch they can look at their TV there if that's what they're doing. Lots of storage. Plenty of AC venting in here for them, and all the windows open up. This couch makes into a trifold bed, comes out pretty much all the way to here, and then this just folds down when you need it. But the neat thing about this one is the half bath. Porcelain toilet throughout. I think on both of them, the upstairs is going to be pretty much the same. Solid surface countertops, as I mentioned, and then they'll have 110 outlets hidden up above here on both sides. So that can be where any of your favorite appliances live. Your bathroom has an entry to your bedroom and an entry from the hallway. So porcelain toilet again, storage, it's a corner glass enclosed shower. And this is your instant hot water heater control. So that's tankless, continuous flow of hot water for you. All the heating vents are in the wall instead of the floor, which I like. And then you have entrance into your bedroom from either the hallway or the bathroom. You can put a TV where? Over here. And it's a true queen bed, 60 inches by 80 inches. You'll have a charging port along your storage there above your bed. A little sconce light you can turn on or off. And then a little bit of storage underneath your bed as well. That's usually where that cushion for the table inside, I'll show you that, goes on the mid bunk we're going to look at. So lots of storage here, his and her closets. And your second AC, of course, with different controls for upstairs and downstairs. So that's the 311. Let's go across and look at the mid bunk. There were 2 mid bunks, if you remember correctly. The 367 is the one I'll track down for us, and that has the bedroom slide. So this is going to have a closet slide here, whereas the 367, the whole bed goes in the slide, and then all of this is closet for you. I'm on the wrong one. So here's the mid bunk. A little bit less of an outside kitchen, but you still get a little mini fridge and the griddle. A little bit less awning, but you get a big one out here. And the difference here is you get a living room when you go mid bunk. Same appliances, same TV, same fireplace, same ACs, just a different floor plan. So here is the same size pantry as the other one. These all three recline, but one can be a middle section for you. And this is the cushion that I mentioned that usually you just put under the bed when you're not using it. And then when you do make that into a bed, that's what fills in those spaces perfectly. So rear dinette, great big window. Again, all these open up 50%. Same here. The difference is the mid bunk, which you can enter from the kitchen here or from the hallway. So big bunk on the bottom, and the top bunk folds up when you don't need it. Little desk area. That's where the TV would go. And pretty much all their clothes would be folded. And then I think this, you guys, are going to be pretty much the same. I think. A little different. So, instead of a corner shower, you've got a rectangular shower. Everything else is about the same, and you just have the one entrance to your bedroom, which will be the same. Except you have this. Great big closet here instead. So on the floor plans of the brochure that you have, you can kind of look at these side by side, and it might make a little bit more sense to you. But that's the 324 mid bunk, which is what we're in now, versus the 311 BHS, and then eventually versus the 367 we looked at as well. And that will be a larger version of this with the mid bunk and the loft. You might remember that. So I'll go find that and shoot you a video of that. Meanwhile, my number's the same, 406-696-4750. 406-696-4750. Again, it was a blast meeting you guys. Let's go camping.